Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to answer one of the Selenium interview questions. That is, explain the procedure to create Cucumber end-to-end tests. Let me answer. So what is the procedure in Cucumber projects to create Cucumber end-to-end test? First, we need to create the feature file. Let me practically demonstrate this for you. For that, I'll switch to this Eclipse IDE where we have the sample Cucumber framework per project. So under this project, under this SRC test resources, under this features folder, which I have created earlier, first we have to create a feature file here, okay? So already some feature files exist like login.feature, register.feature, search.feature. Similarly, you have to create one more feature file. For example, I'll just create one sample feature file, right click new file like this and give some name. Let's say sample itself. Okay. So you have to give proper names like login, register, search, logout, and all. But here this is for just for example. So sample dot extension should be feature. Like this, first you have to create a feature file. Okay. So it will auto generate some scenarios and all those things for you. So either you can keep them or you can clear it out and write them by yourself. Okay. Write the feature keyword and say sample feature functionality. Okay. And then write down scenario keyword and start creating a scenario. Okay. So sample scenario one. And here under this, write down some steps using the Gherkin language keywords. Even feature and scenario are also Gherkin language keywords. And we have other Gherkin language keywords like given, sample given. Okay. And sample, let's say sample given and when sample when and sample when and then sample then and sample then and okay. But also you can write sample then but like that you can create some scenario. This is not a valid scenario anyhow. If you have to look into a particular valid scenario, it will look something like this. For example, if I take to you to this restart.feature file, you can see some sample scenarios here. Okay. So if you see this kind of yellow color kind of stuff, right click on the project and say Maven and say update project. Okay. Sometimes after a while, right, they get, you'll get this kind of warnings. Just update the Maven project, they will be resolved. Once the Maven project updates, you see, they got resolved. So this is one sample scenario. Okay. So here I just created for you. I'll just delete it. Okay. I'll just delete this sample.feature file. It's not required. I just wanted to show you how to create a feature file for you. So anyhow, it's taking some time. Fine. Anyhow, the scenario will look something like this. Let me delete this file, sample.feature, not required anymore. So let's focus on some scenarios which I already have created. Why it's not getting deleted? Let me delete it again. Okay, delete. An exception has been caught. Problems encountered. Okay, simply right click and say Maven update project. Say okay. Okay, done. Now let's try to delete this. Sometimes things may happen like this. Okay, some operation is going on to delete this. Let's wait. Okay, we got this dialog. Say okay. It got deleted. Fine. Anyhow, let's look into one of the feature file. Okay, this is how we create the feature file with some scenarios. This first scenario, this is second scenario, and so on. Okay, multiple scenarios you can create. For each and every step here, the next thing is after creating the feature file and creating the scenarios with the help of Gherkin language keyword in the feature file, then you have to create a step definition file, okay, like this. So for example, for this register.feature file here, step definition package you created under src-java. Under that, you created a class known as register.java, which is a step definition file, okay? Step definition class file, which contains the methods which are implementing the steps in this scenarios of this feature file, okay? Open this register.feature file and implement the steps. So this is how it looks like, okay? Each and every step we are going to implement, okay? Given user navigates to register account page, you write some code, okay? Some Selenium Java code you write, for example. User enters the details into the below fields and Okay, you write the Selenium Java code for entering the details into all the fields on the register account page. Then user selects privacy policy, user selects the privacy policy, user clicks on continue button. Okay, user account should get created. Like that, all methods you create, implement them, whatever the steps that are there in this register.feature file scenario, implement them in the step definition file. After that, create this test runner under the runner package, under SRC test Java, create this my runner or test runner, whatever the name you want to give. Just open that and create the test runner like this, class like this, and on the top of this, provide this @run with annotation from JUnit runner package, and write cucumber.java. Take this cucumber from cucumber JUnit, okay, package, and after that, provide this cucumber options annotation, provide some properties, and specify the location where the feature files are available. Provide the location where the step definitions files, where the steps of these scenarios of the feature files got implemented, and provide the location where the reports and which type of reports to be generated and all. Okay, and many more stuff like this. Like this, create some runner class, right click, say run as, and JUnit test run. Okay, all the scenarios which are mentioned in this feature file will run by calling the methods in this step definition files. So guys, you got an idea like end-to-end test, how to create an end-to-end test, explain the procedure. This is how we create an end-to-end test. First, we'll create a scenario in the feature file, and the steps in the scenario of the feature file will implement in the step definition class file, and then we'll create the test runner class. We'll provide the location of the feature file, step definition file, and provide other properties to generate the reports and all. And finally, we'll run it. And these feature files will run by calling the implemented methods, step definition methods in the step definition file. So hope guys you got an idea how to explain the procedure to create the Cucumber end-to-end tests in Cucumber projects. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye-bye.